No, not big at all.
Are they talking about eating cats? That would get you in even more trouble.
You know, speaking of pussies.
I think so. Hi, great. Hi. Very good. Well, you know, no reason to cut. Come on in, sit down. I'm afraid only seats in the bed.
Can I jump on the bed?
Yes.
Get some of Karen in her swanky digs.
What in her Ted Nugent shoes, for God's sake? As we're sitting here talking about Ted, now now my phone. That's not what I use. I know that's stupid. I just got a new one. We're not answering it though. We're not.
I did just see a guy propose to his girlfriend on Cops as he was getting arrested because he wanted it to be on.
Oh really?
Awesome.
He's like, baby,
I love you.
I don't have any present because they got the crack, and I don't know how I'm gonna get the ring. But I love you, and we're here in Kansas City. Quite often that's from Kansas City. Right?
Yeah, so we just stayed last night.
I love Kansas.
We drove from stayed in Lawrence instead because we were like. Get those hotel guides. They're like real cheap hotels. It's like. I figured take like an extra 40 minutes to get around Kansas City and find a hotel that wasn't total cracked out. And so we stayed in like outside Topeka and Lawrence instead.
Now Kansas City is a fine town that has plenty of great hotels.
Yeah, just I didn't know where. I didn't know what neighborhood. We didn't want to drive in and go to the wrong neighborhood.
Well, and look where you are now. Is that plan? How come you didn't implement the same plan in Springfield?
Yeah, this is a gig, man. This is a gig here, so.
Very good. Well, Lawrence and Kansas City is a cool is a cool place.
So I should tell a story about the. We first came to Springfield.
Your first Springfield story.
First Springfield story.
Yeah, well, me and her just got married, and she was warned about marrying an American. She'd never been down here except to go to Vegas one time. And we drove like Route 66 for a while, and then we drove Highway 60 because we were supposed to go to Kentucky. That's where my mom lives, like right off Highway 60. So we come to Springfield. We're going to get a hotel. It's like
We've driven all the way from Amarillo to here in one shot.
Yeah.
So we were already a little kind of.
I drove. She rode. Yeah, and we got to this place called the Parakeet Motel.
On Highway 60.
On Highway 60.
Big Parakeet.
The big Parakeet.
Yeah, well, yes.
And we went and rang the night bell, and we heard some like lady goes, "Get out and get that." And so
go get that money.
And then some old man comes in the bathrobe and says, "I need a room," and he gives me something.
This is Springfield.
In Springfield, he gives me something to fill out.
Parakeet.
And then he goes back to sleep, and I was like, rang the bell a couple of times. He's like, I was like, what's wrong? He goes, I want to know what you're gonna do about that baby. I go, what baby are you talking about? Your wife's hiding a baby in the pickup truck. And I was like, she's got a bottle, and she has
root beer bottle.
Dad's root beer bottle
And a pillow.
So I started smarting off. Go, man, I don't know what the problem is.
And even if there was a fucking baby, who cares?
It's a parent.
And anyway, so what happens is he like slams the door on us. So I started ringing the doorbell.
And I came up.
And she came up.
I think I could talk some sense to this.
Said, no, we have a baby, but you're making us feel like Mary and Joseph because not pretty clever. And I was getting ready to pee or piss all over the door because they wouldn't give us a room. And the guy pulls a gun out.
Like a total.
Second day in the States for the Canadians.
Second day in
America.
America.
Gun out.
Gun right pointed through the night window. Like, y'all gotta get out of here now. Like, what the hell is wrong with this?
I had to try to tell her. Tell her that
doesn't happen. Like that.
Marriage is off. I'm out of here.
It's never happened to me. It's never happened to me. It's never happened to me in my life. I grew up in the United States.
Yeah, I was like, oh, it's a myth. No, I'll probably never even see it.
See, yeah, you only see a gun, man.
You're the Ted Nugent lover.
Like day 2. Well, now I do. Now I know who the good ones are, man.
It wasn't Ted.
Go to the Parakeet Hotel.
Other than that, you're fine.
Yeah, man. I gotta have Ted on my side.
Honestly,
he'll rent to me now. I'll show that Parakeet Motel guy.
I don't remember where the Parakeet.
It's on Highway 60.
It was Highway 60.
That's all we know.
Trash.
Highway 60, and then a big plastic parakeet in front of it.
Yeah.
And I will never.
In Springfield, Missouri. You're sure you weren't in Illinois?
No, we know exactly.
That comes in from.
This is the only time we've been here since then.
Like, isn't it off I-44 when you come through Republic and stuff?
Maybe, but I'll tell you what,
right about
no incidents. Are you telling me no George Spankmeister and everything will...
Oh, yeah.
It'll be like
what happened right after this, we went straight to like the closest like 7-Eleven or whatever, and went in there, and I was like bawling, freaking out. How's it gonna get?
He's like, the parakeet guys again?
Yeah, and he pretty much the guy's like, oh, Vern's at it, I'll go down and talk to him.
And
like you're gonna stay in there.
There's some old lady in there goes, was he on drugs? Was he on drugs? I know. And she's like, was he black? Was he foreigner? He's one of the foreigners. When he's no, white guy. It's like
With a giant parakeet out front.
So much for staying in a place that looks
Very
cool.
good. So now wait, being a Canadian, does that get you guys on the Canadian only play so many Canadians deal?
What now?
Oh, well, it's something we've heard
CanCon?
about. I don't know if it's true or
Oh,
not.
Canadians only play like his.
Right, they got to play Rush every 15 minutes or
No, but
something.
yeah, but we don't qualify.
No.
No,
You've only got one Canadian.
Yeah, we're less than 25%.
Dang.
Unless I wrote and produced and recorded and played all the instrument Barbara Mandel style, then I would not qualify for the Canadian content. But I might could do that.
Is what we call it.
CanCon for sure.
CanCon.
Yeah.
Which means, so we got Rush and Bryan Adams, and then
Yeah.
you get the Beatles, and then something else.
And then more BTO.
and then more BTO.
It's more, can we please hear some more BTO?
The guess who? That's the Canadian.
And Gordon
Beatles.
Lightfoot, damn it.
The guess who? They're way bigger than BTO out there. Yeah. BTO was an American thing. They like it.
Right, they were Mormons, right?
BTO was like that was the Canadians we adopt. And you're like, yeah, these ones are all right.
And Rush, we think they're pretty cool.
Yeah,
I guess
Rush
he's
is-
part Canadian.
Russia's
we
probably
like you all.
big. Russia's one of the biggest places is Evansville, Indiana, where I grew up around. So they were huge there.
One day we might get into
Came there like 7 times a year.
Hopefully that we can finagle.
I think you
a
should
song and get
petition
okay.
the Prime Minister.
No, we have to finagle it. It's an ordeal.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Hey, what time?
Is it about time for us to go? Actually, it is 10
You
till.
have any
Until.
Karen specific questions?
Karen, you want to say hi to Springfield and to our loyal...
I'm watching that
Celebrity
on
rehab.
TV.
Other camera.
Turn that
As with all riveting interviews, we got the TV in case you get too
Yeah,
bored.
right?
No, I want to thank you guys for thank you guys for
Well,
coming
it's short and sweet.
and we appreciate your time.
Cool. It should be an interesting show.
Visual radio interview we've ever done.
They're fixing the PA until the last moment. So
Yeah.
so,
Right. I've been to a wedding in that same
I
room.
fucking believe it, man.
Yeah.
Don't forget the shooting in there
Voice also,
last
or-
year
I
either.
mean, that same room. It was a
Don't
banquet
forget the
room.
shooting in there last
Shooting in
year.
there?
Well, only 5 or 6 people got shot.
Oh, really? Ah.
Oh, yeah.
Just-
Shooting
it was all one night.
Seriously.
So obviously wasn't a kid.
Who was
because
playing? Was it a show?
Kids get a 15
Some big
No,
party,
it was a-
and someone decided to crash it with a
Private
handgun.
party.
and
They
got
Crash
a
it with a
bullet in
gun.
the hand.
Oh, wow.
Don't get nervous.
See.
You're not Canadian too, are you?
No.
They never shoot
She's
you.